ripped apart.
I could see them fighting and fighting and fighting.
A hero dad.
He saved your life.
A family tragedy. A story so powerful it will save lives this summer.
What do you miss most about your husband?
I miss his company, his jokes. He's the father of my children. He was my best friend. You know, happiness has different shades. There is passion and there is also everyday's life. I miss everything.
These photos are all Marianne Bonnay has to remember her husband, Stephen, her partner of 17 years and father to their 6 children. Stephen died 7 months ago at a beach on the New South Wales mid-north coast. He drowned saving one of his children, Jack, from a powerful rip.
And are you proud of your dad?
Yes. For doing what he did to me against the rip to get me back.
He saved your life.
Yeah.
Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain. We all have sorrow.
The Bonnay family miss their dad immensely. 6 kids, the youngest 2, the oldest 16.
Lean on me when you're not strong.
Mum Marianne, who grew up in France, has become their rock and sole provider.
We just have to learn to live without him and learning with what he's taught to us and try to be happy again. Because I don't want to raise depressed children.
Stephen died on this beach, just overcome with exhaustion. He's one of 19 people who, on average, drown in rips on Australian beaches every year. So who are these people? You might think they're tourists or just simply weak swimmers, but that's not true. Would you believe it's Australian men aged between 15 and 39, most likely to die in a rip?
Stephen was 53. He was born in Newcastle and considered himself a good swimmer. He regularly took his family on holidays to the coast. Their favourite spot, Boomerang Beach, 4 hours drive north of Sydney.
The scenery is just spectacular.
Boomerang Beach stretches for more than a kilometre. Unpatrolled, but a favourite among surfers and families during school holidays. It's prone to sudden rips and strong currents.
It was fun, we were just happy. Everybody loved to go in the water and play.
On a Tuesday in April this year, the Bonnay family went down to the water. The younger kids built sandcastles, while Dad Stephen swam with his oldest sons.
Suddenly, Jack just got pulled away on the side, and I screamed to Stephen, just look, Jack is getting pulled away.
13-year-old Jack was caught in a terrifying rip. Then, suddenly, his older brother Liam was also swept out to sea. Stephen swam out after them.
It started getting worse and worse and just pulled me straight out.
The father and his 2 boys were fighting against an unstoppable current, forced further and further from the beach into deeper water.
I was exhausted. I wanted to just stop and lie down because you get to the point where you're too tired to breathe.
So it went on for, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. It was just like endless. And I could see them fighting and fighting and fighting.
But then, miraculously, Stephen got to Jack and dragged him close enough to shore to get a foothold and walk to safety. Liam also found his feet and was able to wade to shore.
I was like saying, Dad, come in, we're almost there. You're in the sand, you can do it, you can do it.
The rescue effort had pushed Stephen past the point of exhaustion. His body gave in. He collapsed face down into the ocean.
And then Stephen fell, so we couldn't see exactly what was happening. And so I kept screaming.
Across the road, local carpenter Jye Fisher was hard at work, oblivious to the drama unfolding.
The next door neighbours actually yelled out to me and said someone's drowning, and I kind of just took off as fast as I could to get down there.
When I saw him coming, I said, oh, there is hope if we are going to take him back over water and maybe we're going to get him back.
I've just paddled it straight out to where he was as quickly as I could. I knew pretty much straight away that he was gone. But, you know, miracles do happen, you know, like every second counts in that sort of situation. I just tried to do what I could do, yeah.
When we turned him, his collar was green. His eyes were open. And I thought, no, we won't get him back. But we pulled him and everybody got in. And we did resuscitation. I did resuscitation. But it was too late.
And I kind of lost it. I turned around and sort of went to walk off the beach, and one of the youngest kids come up to me and grabbed me and cuddled me and said, thanks for trying. And that's when I just broke down after that.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Stephen was no match for the power of the ocean. He had drowned trying to save his boys.
You must be very proud of him.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I am. He let his own life go to save someone else, so, yeah.
Tamarama Beach in Sydney's eastern suburbs. It's one of the most frequently closed beaches in the world. And I'll admit, I don't know too much about rips, so what exactly are they? Any water that comes into a beach must get back out, and that's via deep channels that form ocean rivers or rips. Get caught in one and you could be dragged hundreds of metres offshore. A rip often has fewer waves, and the channel of deeper water is a darker colour. I'm going out there into a rip. What do I need to know?
You're going to need to know how to stay calm. When you stay calm, you think clearly, you make good decisions.
There are people looking, come straight out this hole.
Watching on in case something goes wrong is Bondi Rescue's Terry McDermott. He's been a professional lifeguard for 30 years. His best advice to anyone caught in a rip is to go with the flow.
Panic leads to poor decisions, irrational decisions and drowning.
I'll be wearing a heart rate monitor to measure just how exhausting it is swimming against a rip.
In the space of about a minute, we've been dragged all the way from the beach right out the back of these waves. That's how quick it's gone. That's how quick it's taken me. And now I'm going to try and get back in and out of this rip.
Okay? All right?
Yeah. One step forward.
Yeah, it's one step back. That's right.
My heart rate hits a dangerous high at 170 beats per minute.
It's easy to see how someone would panic.
After 10 minutes of fighting it, I'm spent and relieved Terry is nearby.
How was that?
I'm buggered.
Hey? It's like really pushing through. You can feel it. You can feel the current. I can see the current.
Absolutely.
It's powerful.
7 months after her husband Stephen drowned, Marianne Bonnay has returned to Boomerang Beach for the first time.
Can't understand it. A lot of sadness because I was really reliving what happened that day.
Painful memories. But she also remembers a courageous young man who tried to save Stephen.
Jye is right there behind you.
Today, Jye has made a surprise visit to the beach.
Oh. Marianne, how are you?
I want you to be very courageous.
How are you feeling?
It's difficult, but I am so thankful.
I'm guessing it has been probably a rough journey for him too, because he probably feels that if he was there a couple of minutes before, nothing of that would have happened. But he was there, and he took Stephen out, and that was very important to us.
I can't imagine what these guys are going through.
It's still difficult,
Oh.
but we're getting there.
Yeah.
We're getting there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, hurry up.
There is danger. The reefs are dangerous, and we wish to tell people we need to be aware of them, and
Stop it happening again.
yeah, we don't want another family going through that. That's why we decided to go on the program. And that's one thing I decided when Stephen passed away.